A documentary film entitled A Tribe Lost into Oblivion on the Dongria Gond tribes of the Niamgiri Hills in western Odisha was premiered at the prestigious Nandan 3 Auditorium in Kolkata, West Bengal on Sunday, October the 20th, 2024. The program was greatly successful and was star-studded by the presence of a galaxy of premier citizens, which added to the furore of the production. The program was hosted by Dr. Suparna Sharnal Mukherjee, Secretary and Chief Functionary of Howrah Suparna NGO, the producer of the movie. In 2024, the initial grand invoking of the program was done by Buddhist monk Dr. Shumana Pal Bhikkhu, who is also the chief functionary of the Bodhi Nidhi organization, with his blessings and Buddhist chest. Chief guest Mr. Gautam De, ex-director ICCR Kolkata, made an erudite presentation on the importance of documentary on tribals who are vulnerable and on the path of extinction.
Development, the malls, the etc., which they are establishing in the city area.
Like infrastructure
and development, that is a separate issue. And when we are concerned about the tribal development, that is a separate issue. Because it is the natural development, that is they are the indigenous people. We have to always think about it, their indigenous technology, if we can develop on the basis of this development aspect, like the literacy, in their indigenous way, the economic aspect.
What exactly do you mean by that? Like, what is indigenous technology?
Basically, today itself I have seen the indigenous technology, what the material culture they are practicing. And the kural, which is their...
the axe you mean?
Axe, which is they are taking into the forest and they are cutting the chopping and all the system they are doing it and all the technological orientation they are doing it.
Special guest Captain Dr. Satish Minosha, President of the Rotary Club South Extension of Kolkata, congratulated the organizers for coming up with the theme and holding it in highlighting the plight of the tribals from the remote corners of a country and to explain their problem. The program was also blessed by Mrs. Krishna Shanal, founder of the NGO Howrah Suparna, Dr. Shamuli Acharya, prominent journalist and Assistant Manager Publications and Operations, Ajkal Publishing House of Kolkata, explained in vivid detail why such documentaries are valuable in highlighting the marginalized people and explaining why they are so important in establishing the connective link with the society and in highlighting the broader role of the society and the government in helping marginalized tribal communities and trying to help them to bring it to the main platform of the society. She emphasized that it is important to leave the primitive tribes on their terms and promote tribal development with deep respect to the cultural heritage of this country. Dr. Chanchal Das, one of the producer of the movie, thanked the organizer for giving this platform and encouraged them to move forward and further explain their future plans of coming up with new documentaries. A number of prominent individuals were felicitated in this program, which includes Professor Yunus Molla, CEO of International Business Center, prominent journalist Mr. Shubhadeep Roy, social worker Niranjan Ghosh and Anand Ghosh, and Mr. Devabruto Ghosh Malay, who is the CEO and Chief Editor of Ilshiguri Publications, Howrah. In his speech, Mr. Devabruto Ghosh Malay highlighted that how important it is in understanding the tribals of this country and how important it is to include them in the curriculum of our primary and secondary education so that our newer generations are aware of the challenges of tribal life and how they are a part of the city and what needs to be done for them in promoting and creating a better society.
What tool is they are using? That is, when the delivery is happened, they couldn't go to the hospital, and when the home delivery is happened, they are detaching the
Umbilical cord.
umbilical cord through this knife, and they have made it by themselves.
As you visited this village, did you find any sign of use of electricity or any supply line connectivity there?
There is no electricity. The electricity has reached up to Tilochanpur.
The adjoining area.
Adjoining area,
Okay.
but it is very far for there. Tilochanpur, the electricity connection is there. So I definitely asked the Odisha government why the government is dissuading these people. There is a school at Tilochanpur High School, but there is no teacher. One teacher one time used to go to the school in a year, and there is no other way. But how they will go to this Tilochanpur?
It's quite a big distance.
Quite far, and the hill region. So getting down and going up, it is very difficult for the
Little children to move up and
children,
down.
Up and down.
About the healthcare, there is no healthcare.
Nothing. So they are suffering from malnutrition too, because there are no nutritious food. Whatever.
Various members of the team associated with the production of the movie, including Somnath Halda, director of photography, musician Shubhadeep, were all felicitated during this program. The chief protagonist of the movie and functionary of Howrah Suparna, who is also the producer, Dr. Suparna Sharnal Mukherjee, in her inaugural speech highlighted how important it is to reach out to the tribals, look into their population dynamics, their societal challenge, their socio-cultural and socio-economic aspects of their life, and bring it to the people so that we better understand how the cultural connectivity heritage is of the tribal communities of India are associated with the broader cultural heritage of the country. She emphasized that there is lots for the governments, both at the center and at the state level, to do to help the tribals for the purpose of their economic upliftment. She highlighted elaborately on the rich tribal cultural heritage of the Dongria Kon people, their history, their language, their ethnicity, and their life cycle and styles, the challenges they face in their everybody needs to understand, and also how we could extend our cooperation by at least becoming sensitive towards tribal challenges and understanding tribal culture heritage and their aspects and recognition they need through the great environmental movement that they have conducted in protecting our forest throughout this country. The program was participated by around 70 plus audience members in the prestigious Nandan 3 Auditorium Hall. Shoikat Kumar Basu, Bureau Report, Kalinga Chronicle TV.